Hey guys, Paul here. Welcome back to the channel. So today I have really exciting new full width cyber style tail light for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y to share with you. This is a brand new tail light. It's a full length with the light bar in the middle. So today I'll show you what comes in the box and then step-by-step installation on this awesome tail light. It's not as hard as you think. I actually did the whole thing by myself, and then we'll see at the end how it looks at night and how it operates on my Tesla Model 3. Let's go. Okay, let's see what comes in the box of this full width Cybertruck style taillight for Tesla Model 3. So these what came in the box. Let me show you a quick. So the outer taillight, so this is the main taillight, and then the inner taillight on both sides. And this is the middle light bar that's added to it. I like the look of this taillight because it has a darker smoke tint to it. Also, 2 wire harness for the tail light, and all the zip ties that you need to clean up the wires in the end, and then small plastic plier. Alright, now let's go install it on my Tesla Model 3. This is where I got the full width cyber tail light from. I got it from EVBase or evbases.com. And you only need to choose between Tesla Model 3 or Model Y. In this case, I got it for my Tesla Model 3. So if you are interested in this awesome cyber full width taillight, you can use my special discount code TC for that extra 15% off. So from $7.99, it drops down to $6.79. I believe this is probably the lowest price for this full width cyber tail light. Alright, now let's continue the installation. So before we start the project, I want to let you know these are the tools that you need for this project. So first, removal plastic trim removal tools. This is really good because it came with this little plastic piece. I don't think that's enough, so I got these from Amazon.com. I'll drop the link in the description below. Also, masking tape. So this will help me hold up that middle light bar because I'm doing this by myself. And then branches with 8mm there. And then cutting tools. We needed this to cut all the zip ties. And then rubbing alcohol, cleaning solution, and cleaning cloth. And that's it, pretty much all you need for this project. Now, let's start it. Okay, so before we start the project, I recommend you to turn off the light first, and then power off the car. So just go to safety, and then all the way down, power off. So this will turn off the main power of the car, so we won't have any issue plug and unplug the electrical wire in the back for the tail light. And now, so the first step we are going to do is removing this weather rubber strip right here. You can just pull it off. So this is my first time pulling it off. It's gonna be a little tough because it has like a little glue to it. So just remove it. I wouldn't remove all the way down because this one sealed really good, so I don't want to mess down here. So just remove from the top because we will need to run the wire through here. Here, just put it down. That's it. Now let's do one side first. So we have to unscrew this. It's like a plastic screw, just counterclockwise. There, done. And now we have to open this trim right here. Open up. Actually, I think it's better to remove this piece right here first. so it's easier for me to open. Let me see. Let me remove this one first. So to remove the top piece right here, there's our two plastic clips. Let me show you. There are one over there and one over there. So one on each side, just remove that. So the plastic trim just basically only those two clips, and then just these plastic lock right here that goes into these holes on the top. Pretty much it. Now remove all the way out. Now we get a full access to both sides of the tail light, so it's easier to work on now. So when you remove the trim back here, there are two 8mm nuts to undo the screw using the wrench that I told you before. Let me show you closer. There you go. So 1, 2, that's it. So those two screws, because the other two are just lock clips that you can push in and pull it out. Let's remove these two first. Okay, so just use the wrenches to loosen the nuts. Just loosen it, not all the way out, because this might fall. So just loosen it and just use your hand to unscrew it. Make sure you do not drop it, because it will fall down to your lower bumper. Here you go. So this is the first one that came out. So we need to keep it good. We're gonna have to use this again to install the new one in. Now just remove the second one. The second one a little tricky because it has like a metal piece here. I would just have another hand on the bottom here. Make sure it doesn't drop. There you go. So that's the second one out. Okay, so after those two screws came out, only two locks right here underneath the tail light. It's loosened now, as you can see, but don't pull it this way. You're gonna have to use the tool, try to pull this open. Just open the charging port and then use one of these tools. You grab it. So one of this to get in here and then pull it out. So you basically just try to get open the charge port, try to get the tool in there, and then pull it just like that. Then it'll just come out. Okay, so now we just have to remove the plug from the tail light. There's a red lock right here, as you can see, red color. Just pull it out. So it's unlocked now. You can remove it. There you go. It'll just come out. Now we can entirely remove this tail light out and then put it away, save it when you want to sell the car. Now I just have to repeat everything on the right side of the tail light. So now these two tail lights came out. Now after this we have to remove the one that attached to the trunk right here and this one. So in order to remove that, we have to remove this plastic panel that attached to the inner side of the trunk. So these are attached by plastic clips pretty much. I'm just gonna use one of these removal tools, probably this one, and then try to pull it out slowly though. Try to get it slowly so you don't break any clips underneath here. That's it. And there's a plug here that you need to unplug, so it's detached from the trunk itself. And then we are going to remove, as you can see here, the tail light. So it's attached by this same thing, 8mm, only one on each one, and then same one here, 1 8mm there. Before we remove the tail light, I need to make sure to unplug this first. Again, it's like a red lock right here. Just undo the lock, and you should be able to pull the clip out. Just undo the lock. There you go. So use the wrench to untie the nuts. There you go. Pretty much do the same thing on the other side. Let me pull the tail light out first. So same thing here, just use the tool to pop it out. Because there's two metal clips here, because we already unscrewed the one on the inside. just try to pull it out. Just like that. The taillight that attached to the trunk's out. This one's much easier than the one on the bottom. Alright, do the same thing on this side. Now all the taillights are out, top and bottom. So let's install the one on the bottom first, or on the outside first, this one. So before I install the taillights, the new taillights back in, let me explain about the wire process first. So there are two set of wires that came with it. This long one and the short one. So the long one belongs to the taillights on the left, and then the short one belongs to taillight to the right, because the taillight, the wires for the taillight to the left have to travel further up and then in here to connect to the left upper or inside taillight. Unlike this one, it doesn't have to travel that far to connect to the inside taillight to the right, because these have to connect to each side of, also connect to each side of the middle light bar. So I won't get confused when I get up there and then connects the lights. I just put the masking tape, so this is what the masking tape for. On the long one, set at level left, L for left, and the short one R for right. Alright, now let's install these taillight back in. Okay, let's start from the left. I will just push the plug to the inside, because we will connect from the inside here. So first, make sure you thread the wires, everything to the inside, because that's where we are going to connect there, and then just push it back in. Right, now just screw on the inside, same way, you know, we took it out. Okay, now let's connect the plug back in on the left first. Let's see. There you go. Plug it back in and then lock it. The same. There. So these two are for the one that's connecting to the inner tail light. Now let's connect the wire for the left side. There. And white to white, black to black. There. Now we're going to let the wire come out from here. So the wire is gonna come out from right here to here to here, and then go up here, and I'll just sit tight with this wire right here, and then go underneath that plastic panel, and then we'll connect to the light bar and the light on the inside. So after connect both sides of the wires, just close this plastic trim back here, so we can run the wire bit in between the plastic trim and the metal part of the car, and then we'll put the seal, the weather seal, a rubber seal, back on top of it. So just ran the wire and on the inside of the rubber seal. Same here, so just mush right here and then zip tight here, and then go along with this original wire and then zip tight one over there and one over here, and then this will go underneath. So the wire harness already have this waterproof material around it, so it should be fine, and go underneath, and then I'll just connect the left one to this side of the tail light right here. Okay, so it's just finished running all the wires underneath the trunk area right here. So just make sure you have enough wires to come up right there, the small wires that we just hooked up. And then same thing here. The wire is actually really long, it's plenty. I had to kind of roll it together and then have it stay inside so it doesn't wiggle around all over the place when I drive a car. Yeah, before we install the inside taillights, these two, or test it, I forgot to mention this one more wire right here. So this wire will connect, which is an adapter for this taillight to connect to the main OEM plug from the car. So it labels on the wire here left, goes to on the left side, and this plug right here will connect to the tail light, and the other two, one will connect back to the tail light, and one from the tail light, this green right here, green, brown, and black, will connect to the light bar in the middle. Same thing on this side. Make sure you get the right side. See right here label, and it's on the right side of the tail light. All right, let's put these on, and I'll try to connect the light bar to all of this, and then we'll test it first before I screw everything back in and then run and clean the wires in place. Okay, so let's test all the light and wires connection first. Make sure they're all on the right connections of the wires, and then see the lights if they run properly before we put it in. So now I'm just gonna insert all the wires through this hole right here. Just run it down, because I'm not gonna put the light bar on the top yet. I'm gonna put it somewhere down here so you can see it and then connect it. So just put all the wires down on both sides, and then I'll put the masking tape over the inside tail light for now, so it doesn't fall down. Just to test it for it, because I don't want to push it in this holes right here. It's kind of hard to get them back out. So I'm just gonna slide in and then put the masking tape on. Okay, so I just slide it in and then put the masking tape on. Make sure they don't fall off. Now let's connect all the wires down here together with the light bar down here. Okay, let's connect the cross wire left and right. This is the right side right now, to the tail light first. So this is the one to the tail light, and then we have to connect that white one to the long wires. Remember from the beginning that we run from the outside tail light up to the top trunk. So connect that right now. So that's the white one, you can see there, and then the yellow, blue, and brown to long wire from left to right. There you go. And then last but not least is the light bar. So the light bar is that green, brown, and black. This one right here. So just need to make sure all the lights, all the wires are correctly connected to the right color, and basically just do that to the other side. Oh, one more thing, and this one is basically connect back to here, connect back to the car plug. There you go. That, just gonna lock it back for now there. All right, so just do the same thing on the other side, and then we'll test it. Okay, so I pretty much got everything plugged in. Now let's test them and see if all the lights that we connected are working. Okay, the light's on right now, and then I put on the red, again, turn left, right signal, emergency lights, Okay, looks like everything is working. Now let's put everything where it's supposed to be, and I'll show you how to install the light bar by myself. Hopefully it will go well because we have to, you see that cut right here on the inside tail light. So we have to run that wire, the green brown, I think that green brown wires to in here, and then connect with those wires again on the inside. And then we're going to apply the adhesive on the light bar. Of course I have to clean this real quick, and then we can start that process. Okay, let's clean the surface where we are going to apply the light bar on first. First cleaning solution. Do one more. Just super clean. Okay, after cleaning solution's dry, just use the rubbing alcohol. One more time. Okay, so first let's remove that inside tail light real quick. Just have it hang out because I already plugged those in so it won't fall out. And then now you insert the wire from the light bar, the green, brown and black wire in that same hole right there, and then try to grab it from the other side and then just pull it in, and make sure that wires go through here, right here, before you put the tail light back in. I'm not sticking anything in yet, by the way. See that? Wires go through here. Now pull that wire back in as close as possible to this. And then I will put a masking tape here because we're not gonna glue it yet. Make sure on the other side it's also connected. And then one more in the middle, right here. There. So two places. Make sure the light bar in the middle doesn't fall off. So we're gonna do the same thing on this side, and then we'll apply the adhesive. Okay, so before I apply the adhesive, I push this into the pins, the two pins right here, the metal pins, and then screw this back in, make sure it's flat. So before we apply that, make sure this one goes tight and flat. Just screw the 8mm nuts back in on both sides. So I took off the duct tape on this side out and pulled the adhesive out from one side. As you can see, leave the duct tape here. Make sure you be able to adjust it. Leave the duct tape out right here. Just do little by little, and then we pull the adhesive. Keep pulling adhesive out, and then press it in. Make sure it's aligned on this tail light on this side. Same thing here. Keep applying pressure on. Take off the duct tape from here, and that will be the last readjustment. Just make sure it's aligned on here, on this side too. That's it. I'll go back and then try to put more pressure on each section for at least 30 seconds. Okay, that's it. Wow, that looks sick. I love like the tinted darker tail lights looked, and also that light bar looks even better with the lights animations going on. We'll test that later. Let me show you between a Cyber full width tail light and OEM tail light. Show you there. You see, it's darker tint on the lights itself, which make it looks really really cool. Looks so good. Right now, let's see what it looks like when it's operating in the full installation. Lights on! Lights off! Lights on again. Brake light. Brake light. Left turn. Right turn. Emergency light. Wow, this full width tail light looks really awesome, especially when you turn on the light. It looks like that kid car from Knight Rider. It looks so cool. Alright, now let me show you the driving shots and then what it looks like at night. Okay, so this is what it looks like during the day. Let's see what it looks like when you put on the reverse. Okay, now let's see what it looks like at night. Very cool. Love that animation. So that's it for the full installation, and then we test it on my Tesla Model 3. Wow, it looks so cool. This is probably the best looking taillight so far for Tesla Model 3 and Model Y. Again, I'll put the link in the description down below for this awesome taillight from EVBase, and also special discount code for you. Thank you so much guys for watching today's video, and don't forget to click like if you like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to support the channels and also new awesome contents in the future. Don't forget to check out this awesome merch right below this video. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.